What is up, RedRebel Nation? It is your boy Deuces. I am back once again. Thank you, guys. We are back today, well, with the video from the WICA woman, whatever it is. And yes, I've actually heard that this woman has actually sent these things into, well, the police station, and they have actually told her not to be sending any more videos. Well, because they are like this. I actually joined her chat the other day when she was having a live stream. And I was told I was not wanted there, to get out of there, and I told her she was using my videos, and well, she was saying negative things and adding my face to videos, well, where they don't belong, of like missing kids and stuff, which is 100%, well, as we know, ridiculous. But this woman goes on further, well, to say that this table laying down is actually a stairway. Yes, she does. And further foremost, she goes on to say a vehicle over a trapdoor is actually a trapdoor for people. They're hiding people. No, it's not. It's a barn. Anyways, guys, enough said. You can see for yourself. Like yourself, love yourself, be nothing but yourself. Like and subscribe to the channel. It's highly appreciated. I've said enough. Let's jump right into the video.
Here is the close-up photo of a door. The door that opens up to this place is right here. What you see to the left, it's supposed to be a
okay, guys, in her chat, they actually told me to actually watch these videos and see what she's talking about. I do not see what she's talking about, guys. 100%, I do not see it. Because everything she says, I don't see. And neither does anyone else. So why does people actually believe this stuff? And this woman is 100% real about, well, what she sees. Anyways, guys, let's give her a chance. Let's continue.
Stairway. Yeah, I will. I'm going to do a thing with Arbania and her video. Maybe I'll do that like for a Halloween thing. What you see to the left is supposed to be a stairway. So this stairway has a hidden area underneath it.
A stairway? Ma'am, this is a couch. Yes, 100% a couch. It actually looks like one of those couches you pull the bed out. And this is actually, well, a fallen down shelf, or maybe a stairs that's upside down. Go ahead and tell us what you have to say.
I did a close-up of it. So it's a close-up of the stairway that looks as if it has an underground area beneath it.
So let me get this right. The couch has an underground area beneath it. I'm trying to seriously take all this serious. But I just cannot fathom that you would actually think that this couch had a stairway underneath it. Unless it was your couch that actually, well, had a stairway underneath it. Does that not make sense to everybody else? Anyways, let's continue.
Beneath it. And what you see in the other photos are close-up photos of the maroon number 5 boxes, you guys. As well as what you see in the upper right-hand corner. This is very significant information that absolutely, positively is part of the Summer Moon Wells story.
Is everything you see positive information for that story? Because in every single video you actually say, well, you have proof of everything. You actually, well, could solve many cases, I guess. Do you really think you really see these things? Don't you proclaim that you're like a psychic or something? Because this is absolutely out there. Yes, it is. This right here is a shed, ma'am. A shed. Yes. Anyways, let's continue.
It's part of the story. In this video, they have this man. In the video, this man has his eyes covered, and he is sitting on the chair that is the machine. He is on the machine, sitting in the machine in this video. This is a sacrifice that is being shown. And then he goes down.
1 second. I hate to cut you off, but if you had a sacrifice for every single video that you've made, you would have sacrifices. That's a big word for you to actually, well, put out there. That somebody's being sacrificed. What would you do if you actually made one of these videos and you actually got somebody in trouble because you really think you see these things? And am I beating you down? I am not. That's not what I'm here for, and that's not what I'm doing. What I do know is you have a huge following that actually really believes what you're saying. Let's continue.
Down, I think, into that mine. It's like I feel like he gets brought down. Like this picture here, I could feel it. I'm going to tell you what I feel. I feel as if this photo here, he is being brought down into the darkness. That's his head. And this, it's like a crank.
There is no crank there, ma'am. What you're seeing a picture of is actually a floor mat to a vehicle. That's what this is. See, what this does, it may be a WeatherTech liner, I'm not for sure, but they are the best on, well, the market. See, what this is actually a floor mat that has rigids. Actually, when you live in like Colorado or something, it traps snow. If you live like down south, southern states, whatever, if you have clay mud, hey, you don't got to worry about getting it on your, your carpets and you have to scrub and clean and everything else because clay mud does come out. But if you live in California or something, you're at the beach, it holds the sand. It's a floor mat. That's what it's called. Anyways, without further ado, let's continue.
It's like a crank. And this guy is going through a sacrifice. This is him. And it's pretty clear, and it shows the situation. I know it's the situation because I know the Summer Moon Wild's Missing Children story. This is him. This is him. It's right in the video.
It's actually not. There's nothing. Well, there. What you see in the video is something that you are make-believe making up in your mind. That's what it is. And I'm sure everybody outside of your inner circle understands that. And once again, I want to say I am not beating you down. I'm not making fun of you. And well, I'm not making fun of your channel. What I am saying once again is, well, you're spreading, well, false information about people that actually may be able to get them in trouble one day. But we need to be aware of all this stuff because these videos are 100% not real. You say what you see and that's it, and your fan base or your subscribers has actually caught on to that, and now they actually think they see it too because I was in your live in the comments and actually read the comments myself, and they do believe in what you see. Anyways, let's continue.
This is massive part of the Summer Moon Wild's Missing Children story. This is huge. These photos show the numbers. They show the blue number, the blue, the maroon, the white, the head, the green, the whole thing.
We do not see really anything you just explained. See, what you do not understand is I actually had one of your fan bases come to my comment section and actually comment in my comments Yes, that was said wrong, but I really don't care. What I do care about is, well, I'm gonna get back on subject. She came over and said something that I explained what she does. She takes a still photo, she slows it down, she blurs it out, and she puts it on her channel to make something look like something that, well, is not really there. That's exactly what this lady does. And am I trying to say your fan base leave you or whatever? No, that's not what I'm saying. This video is 100% entertainment purposes only. And no, I'm not going to say 16 numbers and rattle on about it. What I am stating is a proven fact. Anyways, it gets better, guys. Let's continue.
This is the Summer Moon While Missing Children's story.
It's not.
That story has parts of those story is still in this guy's video. What you see to the left is the stick that's in this guy's video that I showed the other day. That's the stick that is found throughout these stories.
Well, may I say something real quick, ma'am? This is not a stick, it's a tree. This is not a stick. It looks like maybe a hoof of something. And this is, I don't even know. But how are you making sticks out of things that's not sticks? Do you not get this? Anyways, it gets better, guys. Let's continue.
This is the same stick that you see in that guy's video. It is one of the most important key elements. This stick you see here came from Albania. This is Arden Papillon stick. It was in the water. This is somewhere underground. This is somewhere underground. They show it. I feel it's cold and damp, and it's weird.
Usually if you show underground tunnel or something, it is actually cold and damp. Does that make sense? I'm really trying to understand your video, but I just can't. Because all this stuff is exactly what I said. You take a video, you slow it down, you screen capture it, and make it look like something that, well, you say it is, but it really doesn't look like what it is. Anyways, guys, it gets better. Let's continue.
This goes through. This is the track. These are like the tracks that move these things, you guys. You see that? It's a track. It's coming out of a maroon hole. And it's being maneuvered and moved. It's being maneuvered and moved. What you see to the left came from that guy's video. That face that I said, oh, I'm like, oh my God, that's like the squirrel face. Well, there it is. That is the squirrel face that is coming out of that maroon hole in the wall that it's on a track.
And is this me again? In your video? And what this is actually, it was on Mindseed. And they was opening up a supposedly dark web video that I already debunked and said was actually, well, fake. According to my analogy of, well, how they was acting and body language, for sure. So, with that said, this is actually a teddy bear that was supposedly, quote, from the dark web, and they opened it up and it had this stuff in there, which was a heart in plastic. It like said my heart or something. So again, you took a screenshot, blurred it out, and, well, posted it of being something that, well, is not for a video that you're making. with someone else's picture in that video. Me. Anyways, let's continue. It gets better, guys.
That's the same element. Yes, her daughter was Arden. All of these elements are coming together and they're not changing, you guys. They're not changing. These are the buggies that I was talking about, and that's like what you see there. They somehow get connected to this track. What you see to the right is from the Kent family. But those are the buggies. That's what gets connected to these tracks. Just like that. You've seen that white thing with the little orange nose. You've seen those flying around in Kylie Rodney's videos. These are the machines that are in this video. The one to the left is from the Chris Watts's house, and the one to the right is from this past video. The one to the right, you guys have seen that over and over and over in all my other videos. It's just like these. The one to the left is from this video. The one to the right is the equipment that shows on Adventures with Purpose's boat. Adventures with Purpose shows this equipment that I believe is part of the story.
So let me get this right. You're saying that this right here is the same as this right here. Then why isn't the timestamp the same as this and, well, the same as this? Does that not make sense? Because it makes absolutely perfect sense to all of us over here and, well, everybody else. Anyways, guys, look, Adventures with a Purpose does not have this in their boat. There's no way. Yeah, she really believes this. And if you read her comments in her on her channel, everybody else believes it too, and that is absolutely no exaggeration. Let's continue.
The equipment on their video shows the story. There's nothing different. There's no difference between what you see on the right and what you see to the left.
There's a huge difference, but continue.
This here, you've seen over and over. This was in the video, same video.
I guess if we actually go through every one of your videos, we see every video over and over. What are you going to say this is? Let's see what she says it is.
You see this throughout Kylie Rodney's video of the party, over and over and over and over. Again, the video that I got this from, that's the equipment to the left, and to the right is the Beeston bunch, and that's the equipment that she's showing over her shoulder to the right. To the left is from the video, to the right is the same equipment that I'm showing you over and over from all of these different places.
Okay, well, let me point one thing out to you, ma'am. This is not the same as this. This looks like a pillar to some house. This is actually inside of a house. Anyways, let's continue.
They're all the same equipment. There's no difference between the equipment here, this is all the same. This is the Watts. The one on the left is from the video. The one on the right is the Beeston bunch. What you see here in the video is exactly what we see, the boxes that Kylie Rodney stands on. It's green, it's maroon, and it's white. It's green, it's maroon, and it's white. It's right here. This is what Kylie Rodney is standing on her last moments of her life. Thank you, Muffin Top. You're so cute. Thank you.
And you really believe this? Look, I've spent this whole entire video trying to see what you see, and I just don't see any of it. But what I will say is this one time, and I will leave you with this. What you do is what I said you do, because one of your, well, people come over and actually, well, tell me what you did. You take a video, you don't timestamp it, you actually screenshot it, and then you take it and you blur it out, and then you slow it down, you make like a collage out of it to make something look like something. Then you tell your fan base or your commenters or whatever you like to call it, your community, that it is something, and leads them to believe that it is something. Just like you said, this was Kylie Rodney's box that she stood on, and you said all different kind of weird-ass colors that does not even show up in this video. Anyways, guys, I'm done with this. You guys, this woman is 100% a good woman. I am not saying that, and I'm not making fun of your channel. What I am saying is what you see and what you think you see is not the same. With that being said, love yourself, like yourself, be nothing but yourself. Like, subscribe to the channel, it's highly appreciated. Salute to Creek Squad, RedRebel Nation, I love you guys. YouTube family, I love you guys as well. Your boy Deuces is out. Thank you guys.